Hello friends. So today we are going to study preposition. So what is preposition? Let us see. So preposition is a word or a group of words that is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show a relationship in a sentence. Here you can have a look at this picture that inside the cart, the food cart, at 9 a.m. on top of the road. So in the above picture, the phrase is inside the food cart on top of the road at 9 am can be added to the basic sentence containing subject and a verb, thus extending the sentence. For example, Fred. Fred is a name of a person. Fred is inside the food cart. The word inside is a preposition here in this example. It shows the relationship between the Fred and the cart. The next one is the food cart sits on top of the road. So on top of functions as a preposition and show the relationship between the food cart and the road. Fred's Foods open today at 9 am. 8 9 am. 8 here is the preposition. The word 8 is a preposition and show the relationship between Fred's Foods and 9 am. Now, what does preposition expresses? So here is an introduction to some of the preposition in this video, you can say, in this chapter. For example, around, on top of, to, into, around the pool, on top of the locker, into the locker room, or to the locker room. Similarly, for time we have preposition like at, in, on. At 10:20 am in the United States on Monday. A closer look at these prepositions indicates that some preposition expresses direction, movement, and other preposition expresses location or time. So we can say that preposition shows that can be used just before the direction or the movement or the location or the time. Direction or movement. For example, here in this picture, Andy walks into the locker room. So into here is a preposition that shows direction or you can say movement. Andy walks out of the locker room. So again here is a you can say a direction or a movement. So the preposition into and out of often expresses direction or movement of someone or something, usually from one place to another. The question words where to where can help you to identify preposition that expresses directions or movement. The next is the preposition of location. For example, Joe sits under the umbrella here. The Pep really is in the school, inside the school. So the preposition in often describes location. Used in when the meaning is within, inside. Place can refer to a specific location such as at your house, or it can refer to a surface such as on top of the road. The question word where can help you identify preposition that expresses location or a place. The next one is preposition of time. My birthday is on Easter. The pool opens at 9 am. The preposition 8 can be used to express both an event in time and time shown on clock. The most common preposition referring to time are in, at, on. Other examples are graduation is in May. The party takes place on Saturday. Use the word when to identify preposition that expresses time. Most frequently used preposition. There are a great many preposition, but only few of the most common prepositions are shown in this list below. For example, across, down, after, at, before, beyond, in, inside, from, for, into, near, off, on, out of, over, to, with. So these are most commonly used preposition. Sometimes preposition can be single word or it can follow other phrase or words. So preposition can take the form of a single word. For example, here eight, in, ought, and for. These are example of single word preposition. There can be multiple word preposition also. They are called compound preposition. For example, out of, in front of, across from. So these are the example of compound preposition. Prepositional phrases with nouns and pronouns. So prepositional phrases consist of two parts. The first part is preposition itself. The second part which follows the preposition may be noun or a pronoun. That is called the object of the preposition. Together these two parts form what is called prepositional phrase. So here you can understand through the example. Susan swims with Jake. There are two persons, Susan and Jake. So with Jake, this is an example of prepositional phrase because here with is preposition, Jake is object. So with Jake, you can say this is prepositional phrase. In this example, with Jack is a prepositional phrase. The preposition with is a single word preposition. It is followed by the noun Jake. Jake is called the object of the preposition. A noun that does not change in the form when it becomes an object of a preposition is called prepositional phrase. For example, a preposition is the object of the preposition form a prepositional phrase. The walls are on top of the locker. Here is another example for you. On top of. So this is preposition. The locker, this is an object of this preposition. So on top of the locker, this is prepositional phrase. So the preposition on top of is a compound preposition composed of three words. The noun locker represents the object of the preposition. By combining the preposition on top of with the object noun, the locker, we form a prepositional phrase. I hope you have understood, you have clarity about the preposition, its definition and its type. Thank you.